I'm hoping what this is, because it's never given me a blossom yet, but I'm hoping what these are coming out here. They either could be baby plants, kikis, or they can be the blossoms, and I'm hoping they're the blossoms because the blossoms also come from the actual cane itself. Okay, so what you are looking at right now are actually the buds of the Dendrobium Nobile. And of course, as you can see, it is very compact and close to the actual stalk. You will actually see each segment composed of 2 to 3 buds normally. And the blossoms of the actual Dendrobium Nobile are quite different than the blossoms off of the Dendrobium phalaenopsis. I have found that I like to say that they are so much cuter in the aspect of it's a little bit more compact, and it kind of reminds me of the daffodil shape in a sense. And you will find that the actual petals and the lips of the Nobile is actually a lot softer, more velvety, and kind of fuzzy. So that's definitely a neat characteristic that I love about the Nobile blossoms. Hello there everyone. Today we're doing a brief update of how our Dendrobium nobiles are doing. Quite a great progression, I must say. As you guys can remember, I did a video on the Dendrobium nobiles about a week and a half ago maybe. And as you can see, the buds were so much smaller. Wow, they've really grown. It's quite a wonder how a week can really make. As you can see, the definite formations of the buds are really very clear now. You can see definite 3 buds on this one. You can see 2 buds on this one. 1, 2. And here you can also see 3, of course. One is a little bit hidden, but there you go. 3 buds on this one as well. And as you can see, now with the definite formations of the buds, you can really start to see the colors coming out of this one. And if I can remember correctly from the mother plant, because I did see Mama, and Mama was actually a deep magenta. Of course, it also blended into a light pink. And then you had a tinge of yellows and whites. So definitely it's a beautiful coloration in these buds, and I'm very, very excited to see them finally bloom. And within our next video, the next time I post, you will see the actual outcome, the magnificence and the beauty of these Dendrobium nobiles, and definitely why they are my favorite orchids of choice. So definitely stay tuned as we go deeper into the Dendrobium adventures. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And here it is, about a month and 2 to 3 weeks later. Oh my bejeebers. I am so excited I cannot even begin to express. You guys have to understand, this is a dendrobium that I did not believe would ever bloom for me. And I'm just so excited because it's blooming. At least this is the start, and I don't know by the end of today if it will be fully opened up, but of course I will give you another update of this glorious beauty. Okay folks, so these are my Dendrobium nobiles in bloom. So excited, folks. I mean, it took forever for these beauties to come into bloom. I mean, even once it started opening, it took 2 days even then. So yeah, it's been quite a nail-biting experience. And the whole process of this coming into bloom actually took about from the time it started creating its buds to right now. It's been about a month and 2 weeks. But as you can see, they are just so dainty and so pretty. And I was just a little bit misguided on the coloration of these blossoms. I don't know what happened. I actually could have sworn that the mother plant was actually more of a pinkish and yellow color. I definitely did not think that the throats were going to be this dark. And of course it has more white in here than I thought it would. But again, this is the very first time this is in bloom for me. And it was a while since I seen the mother plant. But either way, I mean, this is just so beautiful. And if we can take a close look, I don't know if you guys can see, but see if I can get this in focus here. One of my favorite things about the Dendrobium Nobile is indeed the fact that the throat is really, really fuzzy and quite soft to the touch. This is a fuzzy little girl, warm and fuzzy, and that's kind of one of my favorite characteristics of this orchid here. I am indeed a touchy-feely person, so this just lends not only something beautiful, but indeed something to really treasure. I'm just so happy right now. Now these buds right here haven't fully opened yet, but they're getting there. So now you guys can really see why the Dendrobium Nobile is indeed one of my most favorite orchids. And if you guys don't have one of these Dendrobium Nobiles, oh man, you guys are really missing out. I think every collector should have at least one of these Dendrobium Nobiles. Well, that is about it, folks, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to this Dendrobium Nobile adventure. This has been Maria Young, and I thank you so much. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs way up. And if you would like to give me a comment, suggestion, or some feedback, please do so, because I definitely love to hear from all of you guys. And of course, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please be sure to subscribe. This has been Maria Young with this Dendrobium adventure.